by rough childhood, do we mean the Jacksons or do we mean Antoine Fisher?
The Jacksons, bro. He was getting his ass beat. But nah, bro, I would think because, I mean...
I'm thinking Antoine Fisher. I think we can go ahead and get to the shits. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Like I said, it's episode 203 of the Rise and Grind podcast. It's your boy Roderick in the building.
Yes, sir. Jakari, we here.
How you feeling, man? It's Thursday.
Tired, bro. Not even gonna lie to you. I didn't had a long week. What that nigga Adrian Broner say? I'm getting cooked.
Shit, I'm getting cooked.
I'm getting cooked, bro.
Really? It's been that long of a week for you?
Man, I'm just tired, bro. Just waking up super early every day. I'm up in, like I said before, I'm up in like my gym.
I feel you. I don't even know why I said that, but go on.
Yeah, bro. So I be up at like 5 o'clock, man, every damn day. Even when I don't have to, I'm just used to it. So it's catching up to me. And from the previous week as well, I'm just playing catch up. So I'm tired, but I'm here. I'm grateful. I'm blessed to be here. The energy is still in the building. Don't think I'm not gonna pod my ass off.
Yeah,
you know
no,
what I'm saying?
It's in our blood.
Yeah, bro. I can't even help it. But I'm grateful to be here, to be with you, bro. Good to see you again. I know I see you often, but just it's a blessing to be here, bro. But I feel great overall. I'm just tired. Tired. But yeah, how you feeling?
I want to start by saying I don't know why I questioned why you felt tired or you being tired this week, because I'm actually in the same type of realm. Starting on, we did the Monday pod. Monday pod drops. I actually didn't even go into work on Monday. Saturday, I told you guys about the experience I had, the trip I took. And one of the side effects from that is like your equilibrium being off, like loss of balance, like dizziness, things like that, until you finally fully come back down to earth type shit.
Really? Okay.
So all of Sunday, I was dizzy as hell to the point where when I got into bed Sunday night, I'm laying down. Even if I toss and turn, I'm not normally like doing a whole lot of toss and turning, but every time I turn, I get so sick I'm about to throw up. Every move I make in the bed, I'm like, damn, what the fuck is going on? I get to sleep a little bit during the night. I wake up in like a daze in the middle of the night. When you wake up, go get something to drink, or you might go use the restroom.
Right.
I did that about twice. I stumbled and fell every single time I got up.
Damn, bro.
I don't know what was going on. So I still felt like that Monday morning. Didn't go in, but still had podcast business to handle on Monday. Had to go take care of that with businesses later on that evening.
Yeah.
But Tuesday, I got back to the work. I was still feeling a little off balance. I'm not going to lie. But it finally got cleared up by Wednesday morning. Another thing that you said, I just been tired. I don't know what it is. I got to be at work at 7:15. They don't really trip if you're late or if you're not there until around like 7:45, 7:50. I've been rolling in 7:35, 7:40ish every morning.
Yeah.
But I'm not the type to usually do that, and I don't like doing that. I know you guys heard me say before on the pod, like I'm usually the one that if I have to be there at the certain time, I'm coming in at that exact time. Yeah. With this position, I've really been early type shit.
Okay, that's good.
But I couldn't get with it this week.
Yeah, same for me, man. It's just lack of sleep. You know what I'm saying? I've had to just catch up. Even myself, just with the editing, like I try to keep myself on a certain schedule, like that I have for like editing. We got to get shit out. We have like a schedule, but
yes,
I've been off on that for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just one of those weeks, and I think we just kind of getting back into the flow. We had the first Monday pod, and then like the weekend that we both had a busy weekend. So, like I said, just playing catch up really is what's got me like this. But it's all good, man. This is what come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like this part of the journey. So at the same time, like I said, I'm grateful for it. I'm appreciative of this. Like I'm glad to be sleepy, tired, to be stressed out, to be, what I'm saying?
And it's because you're being productive, you're being busy, and we got shit to do. We have work to take care of. We got business to handle.
Yeah, so even rolling into this weekend, it's gonna be another busy weekend. Bro.
It is.
It's an every week thing, but yeah, man. Like I said, it's no. I'm not complaining. I'm not making excuses. I'm happy to be this way. It's life, But some days you gotta just take it in and you gotta rest. You know what I'm saying? I know we said this before. That's why we took breaks. At the end of the year. I'm trying to prioritize rest a little bit more this year. You know what I'm saying? Starting out because.
What do you mean by prioritizing rest?
So. I'm starting to listen to my body more. So I just always been the type where it's like You know, niggas like to grind. You know what I'm saying? We got to go hard.
Excuse me?
Hard. We got to put in the work, bro. You know, niggas want to always go till you can't go no more. But like, I be having to listen to my body sometimes. Like, you're tired. Like, go to sleep now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, yeah,
don't
I still
stay
struggle
up.
with that.
Yeah, like, don't stay up any longer, bro. Turn the TV off. Turn your phone off. Close your eyes and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Or even like working out. Like, some days I'd be like, bro, just rest today. You
See,
know
I
what I'm
smoke
saying?
so much, I don't have that option. I'm just forced, and I just wake up, and it's 5 hours later. I have to get a nap in. Like, it's not that I don't choose rest, because I do choose rest. I'm not gonna wear myself out, especially these days where I don't get enough sleep on the regular.
Right.
But nah, smoking puts me out every day. Like, I take a nap every single day just because of weed.
Like right after work type shit.
Oh my gosh. The only day that I really don't get to take one are the days that we pod. Well, really only the Thursday pod, because the Monday pod is coming off of the weekend. I've been taking a nap. But yeah, Monday through Friday, when I come home from work, I am taking a nap.
Yeah.
I might get up around 6:30, 7, and then the night begins there. I'm turning on my computer and I'm turning on my Xbox. One monitor is going to be whether NFL is on or NBA is on. The other is going to be something leisure.
That makes sense though. But shit, you mentioned NFL this weekend. You know, first round of the playoffs, and I'm looking forward to that. It is a 3-day weekend, so we talking about rest. We are gonna have Monday off type.
Absolutely,
shit.
we're
So
rolling.
That is gonna help.
Shout out that boy MLK.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him for sacrificing time and effort, sacrificing his marriage, and on top of that,
Sacrificing his marriage. Listen to this nigga here.
on top of that, man, sacrificing his life just so we can get a Monday off in January. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, y'all are lucky that we podding on y'all ass.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing. I definitely hold respect for Martin Luther King
Absolutely.
Jr. and MLK Day, but
Absolutely.
I feel like we've taken enough breaks within the last 30 to 40 days. So we're back in work don't stop mode.
Oh yeah, it's no breaks for a long time.
Yeah, we're back in hashtag no days off mode.
Right. That's why I was mentioning earlier. Like like niggas be in that type of mode, and you just want to keep going and keep going, but sometimes you got to stop and take a break, take a breather. But yeah, bro, we locked in, bro. It's the start of the year. It's January. It's no excuses. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking forward to, like I said, Monday having that day out. Shout out to that boy Martin Louis the King Jr.
Did you just shout out Kanye West, nigga? Martin Louis the King.
Yes, sir.
You remember when Kanye was gonna change his name to that?
I do not. He really said that?
Oh my gosh, there was an entire era, maybe like 08, 09, where when he crowned himself the Louis Vuitton Don,
okay, I do remember
he was
that,
gonna
yeah,
name
yeah.
Martin Louis the King Jr.
Okay, I remember now.
So fucking crazy. That nigga was gonna change his name to something. He hated his mama named him Kanye.
Like, damn, bro, you have one of the most unique names ever.
The
Like,
nigga wanted to be Martin. Now he's what? Yay. Forget
who
Khan.
knows? So help me God.
No cap. We never got that.
Nah.
Don't do that.
2 Chainz took it, remember?
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro. And I ain't gonna lie to you. What's Trump's VP? Pence.
Yeah, Mike Pence.
He I kid you not, bro. He's putting out a book called So Help Me God.
Oh, it's probably executive produced by Kanye.
Who knows?
Yeah,
In the whole Republican Party.
absolutely.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense.
Yay, 2024.
Yeah.
Do we have anything we want to get into before? This is fucking crazy.
Nah, man, I'm good.
All right. I don't think we have an intro topic, or I don't have one. Kari said he doesn't have one. Let's go ahead and get straight into the music. SZA spent her 4th week at number 1.
It's crazy, man. Once again, 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah, so now she's tied with, I think it's a 1993 Janet Jackson album.
Yep.
It's just getting better and better and better.
Yeah, it's actually self-titled Janet, I believe, that album.
Was it 93? Was I right?
93, yeah. So it becomes the first R&B album by a female artist to spend its first 4 weeks on the Billboard 200 at number 1 this century since, like you said, Janet Jackson's Janet in 93.
Did they have the numbers on there that she did that week?
No, they don't.
Okay, yeah, but I'm sure it's headed towards platinum soon. Big shout out to SZA. She's doing her fucking thing. I don't want to stay too long on it. Did you have anything more on it, Kari?
Nah.
All right, man. Yeah, I'm still spinning that album. If you haven't heard SOS yet by SZA, just go ahead and spin that fucking album. Moving on. new music coming out tomorrow. Offset and Hit Boy are dropping.
Yeah, man, we finally getting some rap to start off the year. God damn, it's been dry.
I talked about this last pod. I'm mad that it's Offset. I'm really pissed off that the first big drop of the year is Offset.
Yeah, because we did talk about how his shit got pushed back, unfortunately, due to Takeoff's passing. But yeah, I mean, first quarter, he is gonna release some music. Obviously, him and Hit Boy's coming out with something. They haven't dropped the name for the song yet, but we'll hear that tomorrow. But outside of that, I still agree with you. It is upsetting that he always has these things happen to his rollout. But I am still excited to hear fucking Offset and for him to release his second solo album. Like, it's still exciting.
What I was gonna say is it's very exciting because we come from the belief that Offset artist wise is the best or could create the best album. My problem is this was already set to drop in November or December?
November, I believe.
Is it because Offset is coming out of Migos, which is the big group, but Offset himself isn't a big solo artist? Why the hell is Offset slated for the fourth quarter anyway?
For last year, I think it kind of just happened that way. I don't think that was planned. I don't know.
Well, he was quiet the entire year until he decided to come out with that solo shit.
But that's because there was a lot of drama going on between them in the group. So I don't think it really made sense because the Unconfused tape really came out towards the end of the third quarter leading into the fourth quarter. So it was kind of like that for, the entire group.
Well, that's what I was kind of leaning towards. I know they're huge as Migos. And every time there's a Migos drop, if you can remember, it comes out somewhere between the second and third quarter.
Correct.
Usually during the second. It comes between somewhere between March and April or the end of the summer.
So they can ring off summer, yeah.
When it's Migos, they get prime time. That's like 7 p.m. on NBC.
Right.
But when it's solo, neither of them get that kind of shit. That's really what I was. Do they get the short end of the stick solo wise?
So far they have. So far I would think.
But I don't think it's warranted.
What do you mean?
They didn't do so well solo wise the first time.
I mean, yeah, shit.
Put they shit out the fourth quarter. Put them out the first quarter. If it's a bust, let it bust.
But I think Offset now.
Pause.
Now he's warranted to drop whenever. You would think those solo tracks that he dropped last year were fire, bro.
They were.
You don't think he could drop whenever he want?
Absolutely not.
So when does he drop? Either first or fourth quarter?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, did you not just hear what I was like?
Did you hear where I was coming around to? Like the point I was making this entire time?
I think Offset can drop.
They got the motion, but them solo Migos as a group could stand next to Drake, could stand next to the Kendrick, the Cole, the this and that. Offset solo, Quavo solo, Takeoff solo, rest in peace. I'll leave Takeoff out of that. It doesn't.
Okay.
It's fourth quarter, first quarter release.
Okay. First one out the gate. It makes sense, bro. We'll see though, but I'm still excited for Offset. Like I said, whether or not he does numbers, who cares, bro? But I think this time around is gonna be better. Hopefully,
it has to be.
He gives us a better rollout. Hopefully, we get some better fucking cover art. You remember Father of Four, bro? I'm still upset with how that everything just rolled out. I'm just like, bro, did y'all not even think about this? Nobody took time to even like.
Well, it got messed up and shit because the Cardi B break up things. Because if you remember what was the song? I'm a maniac, go crazy for the video and everything.
Red Room.
But even the video, I think that got pulled too. Remember he pulled that video and then posted it at a later time.
Hell yeah, I remember that.
Man, just a bad rollout.
Man.
Now I'm fully on board with you.
Yeah. But he had got into the wreck and shit. Also, it was a lot. So I'm not like mad at the guy. I understand him pushing it back and then
the guy.
Even this time, with the passing of Takeoff, I understand. But it's just unfortunate for him because this is a guy like. If he has a nice rollout, I think that will help. You know what I mean? It would definitely benefit him.
The only other thing that I think might prevent him from having a good rollout is, from Offset's standpoint, he's blackballed now. So, and if that's the case, there's not going to be any of the radio promo. Yeah. There's not going to be any of the podcast promo. He's not going to be on Fallon. He's not going to be on this show, that show. It'll probably go under the radar if it's what he says.
You think that's gonna be the case this time? You said he's blackballed from who?
He said P and QC.
Okay, that's understandable. I thought you were just saying like more than like the actual like industry. I was like,
That's what I mean. And even if you look back, think back to DJ Khaled's album, and Quavo and Takeoff were on that album, and there was no Offset.
Yeah, you're right about that.
If you start to see that more and more, you're gonna figure out what's going on here. Or I'm not saying that is what's going on here, but if you see that more and more, we're gonna start to see what's going on here.
Yeah, we'll see. But the song with Hit Boy, like I said, it's probably gonna be fire. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was Cold. He dropped Cold with Moneybagg. So bro, like he has the hits. That's why I'm saying like I think he will still be okay. Hopefully, if he gives us a nice rollout, he gives us some good cover art.
I disagree with you, Corey.
We're gonna see, man. I don't think he's gonna be blackballed like you're saying. Like
I'm not saying he is. I'm saying that's what he said.
But you just said like he can't do like the shows like Jimmy Fallon thing. I think Offset will still get that this time.
Are we forgetting what blackball means?
I'm disagreeing with you. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's blackballed like that.
I'm not saying he's blackballed. I'm saying if he is,
Right.
that's the type of shit we're gonna see.
Right. I know what you mean. I'm just saying like I think that won't be the case. Like I think he may be blackballed from the label like QC, you know, Coach K and all them and P, but I think from the industry, he's okay. He's working with Hit Boy. The song 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that was a baby.
Nigga,
King.
Hit Boy still damn near halfway blackballed.
Nah, not no more at this point. But
That was like 6 months ago.
nah, bro. That was earlier last year. That was last year around this time when they dropped the Easy track and all that shit. Him and Kanye. It's been a year. He's good. But outside of that,
This nigga Hit Boy just got good. He's telling me about Offset being with Hit Boy. Of course, of course, Hit Boy works with the niggas that's blackballed.
But what I'm saying is like he may be blackballed from QC, but I don't think he's blackballed from everybody else in the industry. It's a difference because you can be blackballed from your label, but there are still people who are working with him. I think if he was blackballed fully, there would be nobody who wanted to work with him.
I'm still gonna go back to the one feature we saw, and I know you can't hold on to just that one, but let's think about it in the music standpoint, Corey.
I'm listening.
Who the fuck drops an album and asks for Quavo and Takeoff before they ask for either Quavo and Offset or Offset by himself? Nobody. God bless him. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
They're not asking for that before they ask for Offset. It is purely like, don't call him if they asking for them two and not Offset. You usually get them two and not Takeoff, left off Bad and Bougie.
Yeah.
When the fuck does Offset never get the call, but the other two get the call?
Yeah. You know DJ Khaled be playing favorites though, bro. But nah, I feel you though.
The industry games.
I feel you, bro.
You think Q and Coach K can make those? I said Q. Who the fuck is Q? The nigga, Quincy from Love and Basketball. Imagine Quincy from Love and Basketball telling that nigga Offset he's not on the track.
Omar Epps.
You're off. You're off the label, nigga.
That's crazy, bro.
You think Pew? Apparently, I'm not your favorite Potter these days, guys.
No. That nigga said you.
You think P and Q's K?
God damn, nigga. P and Coach K, my nigga.
P and Q's K? What am I doing?
This nigga said pew.
This might be Tourette's, nigga. Do you think P and Coach K can make that call?
To say don't.
Yeah, hey, shut that down.
Yeah. For somebody like DJ Khaled, absolutely.
That's not what I meant.
You think you saying like everybody?
Hey, industry. Stop that.
Possibly, bro. Possibly.
Even with a wife like Cardi?
Oh, I be forgetting about Cardi B.
Like, if she call and like open it back up?
Absolutely, she can.
What if they shut down?
Right.
Open that right back up, nigga.
Nah, yeah, it's possible, bro. But we'll just have to see, man. We'll just have to see. I don't really know that situation. I hope the best for Offset, though. Like I said, you know, we've said it before. Our favorite out of the group. I'm looking forward to hearing the solo tracks, the solo album. You know, the second one around. So, just hope that this time around it'll be better for him. I'll just say that
For sure. Quality music wise, it has to be better.
Absolutely.
But we can go ahead and move on. Another drop that we got coming out tomorrow. ASAP Rocky. He's set to drop a new single called Same Problems.
Yeah, so we kind of talked in pre-production. You had asked a question. You was like, is this going to be something along the same lines as fucking problem?
Well, because it sounds like, fucking problems, same problems. It sounds like it's going to be some kind of rendition.
Yeah, for sure.
Or something of the same sort.
Yeah, and ASAP Rocky, man, you know, going all the way back to last year, the start of last year, of course, he probably had the best year. He bagged Rihanna, had a baby with Rihanna.
By the best year, what do you mean? You think he has, like, as a male rapper, he had the best 2022?
No, I was just saying, just being funny, like he knocked up Rihanna. Like,
He had an amazing year.
yeah,
He had an amazing year.
But the music, for sure, like this nigga put out some quality ass tracks last year. So I only expect the same with Same Problem. You know, like ASAP Rocky's in his bag right now, you know, and from his last album, I believe it was 2018, the one that kind of got overshadowed because somebody else had dropped around that same time, right?
Daytona.
Pusha
And
T.
it had the biggest track on there, you know, dissing Drake.
Of
That's when
course.
the entire Pusha T Drake beef started.
Yeah.
Completely overshadowed the album.
Yeah, man. And since that point, you know, like I said, he took some time off, had a baby, but the last year, bro, he's put out nothing but great hits. So I'm just expecting the same here. I'm looking forward to hearing this ASAP Rocky, bro. Like I really think whenever he drops his album, I believe it is going to be this year.
That's what I was going to get to next.
I think he's going to have, you know, I don't want to say like, he'll probably have one of the best projects this year. I'll just go ahead and just say that. I'm really looking forward to hearing some ASAP Rocky this year.
ASAP Rocky's in a bag that you haven't heard him in 10 years.
Yeah, bro, for real.
Since the Long Live or Long whatever ASAP, since that series of music, ASAP Rocky had pretty much lost his acclaim as a rapper, and he basically only had acclaim in the fashion game.
Yep.
Yeah, he was famous for being a rapper, you know. He's trendy, he's got swag, he knows how to dress, he keeps himself well manicured. The ladies love that.
Right.
And he's in the fashion culture. But up until 2000 and maybe late 2021, early 2022, we hadn't heard much rap from ASAP Rocky. He started going fucking crazy. He got busy last year. Yeah, we got a slew of records already out. Now we got another one about to come out. For sure, he has an album coming out this year. His lady's about to do the Super Bowl. This is the biggest year for ASAP Rocky. You said 2022 was his year. 2023 is about to be his year. And this is going to be one of the best albums he's ever dropped. I'm almost positive.
No, yeah, I couldn't agree more. So I would just say overall, personal, he probably had his best year last year, but music-wise, 2023, like you said, he's probably going to have the biggest year he's ever had.
If he wants to, because like we said, he's got the fashion game behind him. That's something that he didn't have when he was the biggest thing in rap.
Right.
He's got the biggest lady in music outside of Beyonce on his arms, and he's making quality music, some of the best music we've heard in a long time. He can really take this thing up to the top again. Like ASAP can sit at the top of rap again if he wants to.
It's literally in his hands to do whatever he wants to do.
And his era is finally back around. We never thought we'd see an era where a Tyler, the Creator, is seen as probably a top 5 rapper in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, this is perfect timing for ASAP. Like,
Yeah, man, you're right.
go grab your friends back and let's go run the fucking rap game.
Oh, God, go bring the whole mob back, the ASAP mob. Except for Ferg.
There's a lot of them niggas. Now,
Oh, yeah, you remember the shit that he got into, the trouble that he got into last year?
he
Somebody
shot,
snitched.
Yeah, like, didn't
Somebody
he
snitched.
shot one of his ASAP niggas.
Alleged.
Yeah. But this is almost like the YSL, the gang versus YSL, the label shit. There are niggas that aren't as prominent as Ferg and ASAP Rocky.
Right.
They're like, fuck ASAP, fuck Ferg, them niggas not ASAP. But we don't really be listening to them niggas.
Like, come on now. Who are you?
You're not ASAP. I mean,
You're not Rocky.
yeah, well, come on, man. You're not Ferg.
Not Ferg.
Come on now.
Yeah, it's crazy, though.
But like we were saying, ASAP Rocky more than likely has an album coming out this year.
Of course.
But stay tuned for tomorrow. He's got that track, Same Problems, coming out. If Kendrick and Drake are on this, it's a problem. No, I'm just playing.
2 Chainz, all them niggas.
There'll never be another Kendrick and Drake collab.
Oh, no, never, bro.
That's
Which is unfortunate.
That's one pair in rap that they do not give a fuck to ever solve their issues in life. Like, they will die not making up.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll ever see that Rock Nation brunch that Drake and Kendrick are just sitting there enjoying a champagne together.
He even said it. You remember Kendrick rapped about it on
When I saw Kanye and Drake, he was like, I was slightly
He
confused.
was like, maybe I'm not healed enough.
Yeah, he said, I got some more healing to do. Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm not. Yeah, he not going for that shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's completely. It's not even in his lane. Kendrick is a whole different person, bro. Like, he not even worried about shit like that.
And it's probably one of those things like, I wasn't even that good of friends with you before to need to try to make something up. Like, what are we making up right now?
You're right. It was more of just like a industry connect type shit. We're both just at the top of the game, so we're kind of forced to have a relationship. But Kendrick really never gave a fuck about Drake.
Question: Is Kendrick ungrateful?
What do you mean? Ungrateful for what?
Buried Alive.
Oh,
The basically the intro to Kendrick Lamar. I mean, I heard him first. We heard him first. Section 80. Rigor Mortis was my intro to Kendrick, but the masses intro to Kendrick was on Take Care, Buried Alive intro or interlude. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Is he ungrateful? Nah, man. Because Kendrick still would have been Kendrick with or without that feature.
He would have.
He would have.
Would he have blown up in 2012? Poetic Justice, Buried Alive interlude. Did we have something else there?
Shit, Fucking Problems probably came out that same year.
Fucking
or
Problem.
the year after.
Yes, Fucking Problem came out in between 2012 and 2013, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But no, I don't think he's ungrateful. Like I said, great music, of course. Poetic Justice, come on now. Buried Alive, come on. That was actually, for me, the first time I heard Kendrick Lamar.
Buried Alive, really?
The first time I heard Kendrick
Wow, I heard him before that.
Yeah, so I don't think he's ungrateful.
Another question, and this is the last question before we'll get out of this. Drake gets to hold his credit over Migos. He gets to hold it over Fetty Wap. He gets to hold it over a lot of artists.
Block Boy.
Like Block Boy, JB. Nigga, don't bring that shit up.
McConan, who else, brother?
I got the gas and the coke. Nigga, we listen to that shit too.
Don't tell mommy.
It's still saved in my phone.
Yeah, bro. Tuesday is a fucking bop.
Oh, no. You see, I didn't mention Tuesday.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a bop Tuesday.
I wouldn't have dared mention Tuesday. That is a bop. I play that shit on Thursday. Go crazy to it, nigga. Saturday. Play that shit on my way out of church on Sunday.
God, no matter what day of the week it is, nigga. But go ahead, your question.
Can Drake, if he really wanted to, can he say that about Kendrick?
No.
Like, nigga, I put your ass on and look at how you treating me out this bitch.
No, he can't just because it's Kendrick Lamar. Section 80 was already out. You know what I'm saying?
But like you just said, Corey, you didn't know him.
I didn't, bro, but I would have.
Oh, you can't say that.
Come on now. I don't think, no. Okay.
I will surely break the locker.
It's hard to say,
and fall asleep.
Facts.
I ain't fall asleep. I'm sorry. My bad. Go on.
No, I'm just saying, like,
because you are the death.
I know.
Because you
the depth of me. You are the depth of me. Nah, man, I know that song really brought a lot of attention to Kendrick Lamar. Obviously, come on now. It's the biggest fucking album, Take Care. But nah, man, I just can't say like Drake gave Kendrick the cosign. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Kendrick Lamar.
Do you think Drake says it?
Yes.
Do you think Drake thinks he's responsible for
crib, saying that shit all the time, bro?
Drake thinks he's responsible for Kendrick's career?
Bro, every time he get drunk, that's the first shit he bring up.
Oh my God. I should have never gave them niggas Kendrick.
Imagine, you know, when Drake be drunk and shit in Turks and Caicos, that's the first shit he bring up. Around some women he don't know.
I gave them bitch ass niggas Kendrick.
You know he bring that shit up all the time. I know Drake.
Imagine if that's how he's saying it too, like that he gave us Kendrick.
Right.
I gave these niggas Kendrick and they fucking don't.
I gave him the Migos. I gave him everybody. But yeah.
Who else did he give us?
I know. I feel like I'm missing something.
We're missing a lot of it.
I mean, Party. We could say P&D, Weekend. We can go down the list.
He might have had. See, he already had a hit. He can't say he gave Lil Baby nothing. Besides Wham Wham Wham. Can he?
Nah, Lil Baby was hot, but man, once Drake hopped on that song though, we know what it did. So that's how I feel with like Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick Lamar was hot, but when he got on that Drake song,
no, he wasn't hot as Baby was though.
Nah, he wasn't. But what I'm saying is like, bro, with or without that song, Kendrick would have still dropped fucking Good Kid, and it still would be the greatest album 10 years later, like how it is now.
I don't even like having this conversation because imagine if a nigga just fast forward like right to this part. And they heard us say that Baby was hotter than Baby was hotter than Kendrick.
That's
Baby was hotter than Kendrick at that point though, right? He was like, hell yeah, man.
Right. 2019 compared to Kendrick Lamar's 2011, I think we can have that argument.
Yeah, that was really like 17, 18, I think.
That song came out 17, 18?
I think it was 18.
I think it was 18.
Yeah, it was probably the top of 18.
Yeah, for sure.
Still.
Bro, that shit is 5 years ago. Jesus. That's crazy to even think about.
And who would have thought that Baby be sitting in the point that he's sitting in? In 2018, you could have never told me that Baby would have ran the rap game.
No, never. Even in 2017, when we first was listening to him, when freestyle and all that shit came out,
never would have thought
he was
that.
gonna be hot. But no, I never would thought he would be at the top of the game, like ever.
I would have never imagined he would even be the number one artist on QC.
Oh yeah, because the Migos, we're ramping it up at that time.
Yeah, and we were so in our head on their prime that we could have never saw the end of that.
Yeah, exactly. And even Yachty is crazy. Yachty was really tearing it up back then too. Like it was so many other artists.
The king of the teens.
Ew.
He really went with that shit too. That's gross.
The king of the teens.
The king of the teens.
That's actually disgusting.
That is fucking gross.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
I want to talk to him so we can tell him that is gross, nigga.
What was you thinking, man?
Why are you calling yourself that, man?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What are you thinking, man? Get real. Get real. Do we have more music that's coming out?
That's it for now, man.
Well, I take that back.
Okay.
I don't know the name of the track. I think it might actually be today that Moneybagg Yo Glorilla's dropping.
Yeah, it's called like What You On or something like that.
I think it's called What You On, something like that.
Yeah.
All we got was cover art. We didn't really hear a preview, anything like that.
They dropped a preview on Twitter.
They did. You're right. I'm sorry.
About 10 seconds. But yeah, it's called On What You On.
Okay.
Yeah, so the video and the song is going to be coming out Friday. So yeah, we'll check that out as well. I'm glad to see that connect though. You know what I'm saying? Same label, the hottest on the label. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they should have already had a song together type shit, but I'm looking forward to that. I don't know, is it going to be Glorilla's song or is it going to be Moneybagg's song? I don't really know yet.
I think it's going to be Moneybagg, and I'm going to say, guys, 2023 is the year for Moneybagg Yo to drop another album. We talked about him a couple pods ago, but don't sleep. If he gets one hit, it's going to be Moneybagg season again.
So you want to talk about, we were talking about guys being at the top of the game. Moneybagg could really be at the top of the fucking rap game.
I'm not hating on any other rapper. I like Moneybagg Yo as the number one rapper in the game more than I like a lot of other rappers.
Why is that?
It's just something about his flow.
Okay.
I like his style of rap more than I like Lil Baby's.
Okay.
Is that crazy to say?
No.
And I think they rap to the same ability or capability. I think they have the same sort of capability. I think Moneybagg Yo hasn't seen his height yet.
Yeah, I agree. He got close with the last album.
The Waukesha, all of the
he had the number
some
one
of the
album.
nights.
Yeah, he had the number one album for like I forget how many weeks, bro. But he was number one. He was falling off and then going back.
I was gonna say he was leaving the number one spot and then coming back, staying another 2-3 weeks.
And it's like, what the hell? Like that's another guy. So we're talking about, those eras 2017, 2018, 2019. I could never imagine Moneybagg Yo being as good as he is, bro. I would have never thought that back then.
See, and I'm the opposite.
See, and that's crazy. Like I never would have thought he would be here, bro.
Because I love his music now. Moneybagg Yo's 2017 and 18 are probably my favorite of his.
Okay.
Let me just go through Too Heartless 2018.
Yeah.
That is my favorite Moneybagg Yo tape. Like it just doesn't get better than that to me. Now, of course, The Gangsta's Pain is lyrical, like
right.
It's his height lyrically, but The Gangsta's Pain, Time Served, Too Heartless, and Heartless 1.
I like Heartless 1.
Tough.
2017. That one was tough. I ain't gonna lie. I still play a lot of songs from that one.
But yeah, Too Heartless, that's my favorite. But he just continues to get better and better and better. There's only one album of his that I don't have in my phone, and that's, I think, Reset.
Reset, yeah.
But he only got better and better and better, and I think we got better to come.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
And he's in the right hands.
Yeah.
He's in the best hands he could be in, actually.
Yep.
So, shout out Glorilla. Shout out Moneybagg Yo. Check that track out tomorrow on What You On. Let's get in the news. The Coachella lineup is here, Kari.
Yeah, man. When you sent this, I looked at it, and you had a comment as well. I believe you said, I don't want to take
This is the worst Coachella lineup I've ever seen. Now, we have some really big headliners. Night one, you've got Bad Bunny headlining. That's going to be insane. Absolutely insane. Night two, you've got Blackpink. Kari, who the fuck is Blackpink?
No idea.
Okay. That's probably just someone outside of the hip hop R&B realm that we're not familiar with.
Yeah.
But when it comes to music, we're privy. So it doesn't matter what genre it is. We usually know the biggest.
Yeah, I don't. But I've never heard Blackpink. I'll have to look at that name.
Night 3, Out of the Woodworks,
Your guy.
back.
Yeah.
Back. Frank Ocean.
New music 2023. Frank Ocean.
No.
This nigga will never drop another project.
You'll probably get new music in 2024, but I don't think you get new music in 2023 from Frank Ocean. The same way, it's still up in the air on whether we're getting it from Rihanna, but she's got one of the biggest performances of the year coming up. We got one of the biggest performances of the year from Frank Ocean, but
It's possible.
it's we've had no music. There's nothing inside. We haven't even gotten a soundtrack track like we've gotten from Rihanna.
Okay, no, you're right.
And I don't expect anything from Frank Ocean ever.
Yeah.
He will disappoint you. The nigga will tell you he has an album come out, do a fucking album release like Ye, and not put it out. Or he'll just make you wait another week on the shit, do 2 more album releases, and then don't put it out again.
Yeah.
Then put it out on a Sunday at 4.
Right, when nobody's paying the fucking attention.
fuck?
Then he'll write you a blog on Tumblr.
No cap.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out
Tell
to
you-
Tumblr though.
Telling you about everything that he's done in his past.
Right.
And the men.
Forest.
Bruh. Do you remember that blog when he came out?
Yeah, that's why I brought it up.
That
Of course.
was-
How could I forget that?
That was fucking
That was monumental, bro.
huge.
What? That's one of the biggest moments for music, bro.
Tumblr
For our
days.
time. You know what I'm saying? Like
That-
this generation, that was huge.
That is the epitome of the blog era. When niggas say the blog era, that is it.
Yep.
We had blogs. Niggas had blogs, and you really kept up with your favorite artist and if they're dropping new music and where they are in their life based off of their blog.
I low key wish we would get back to that.
People are too fickle. They don't want to read.
A little bit. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I know you can't go all the way back. But nah, bro, we grew up in it. I enjoyed that time. Tumblr. What else was we using at that time for blogs? Was there any other site outside of Tumblr?
No, we used to fill up our own pages on MySpace and shit like that.
Yeah.
MySpace was really a blog.
I was gonna say even early Twitter was a blog though. It ain't really like that no more. But Twitter was a blog, bro.
But MySpace for sure. MySpace was really, your page was just a blog site. It was really just a blog site. Posting your status at all times. That was blogging. Like you're saying with Twitter, Twitter is really modern day blogging. You have a limit on your characters. But yeah, I miss the blog days. But what I was getting into is Frank Ocean will be headlining night 3 of Coachella. But outside of Bad Bunny and Frank Ocean, that shit looks like it sucks, Corey.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple more. I guess you'll call them
A couple that are peppered through the crowd.
right. Like your boy Killer Roy is on there.
Gorillas. I know Gorillas is a huge, it's not my lane of rap, but huge fan base.
Yeah, Metro Boomin, Pusha T,
A Boogie's gonna be Dominic Fike.
Dominic Fike. Shout out, bro.
Shout out Dominic Fike. He be killing it.
But there's one name, Pierre's on there. But there's one name that stuck out to me, and I have questions.
Lotto's gonna be there.
Lotto. Okay. Idris Elba.
Oh, you didn't know Idris Elba rapped?
No, I know he makes music. But what the fuck? I don't want to go to Coachella to see Idris.
No, yeah, I don't.
Like, what are we doing?
This is the thing. This is probably a play for the women, and I'll let you know, women, they don't want to see him here. They probably want to see him on the movie screen, on the TV screen, hosting their award show. They don't want to hear Idris Elba rap, and that's all love to Idris Elba.
Yeah, no hate, man.
Stringer Bell from The Wire, like who Quentin from This Christmas, any nigga that he played. What was his name with that crackhead ass sister in Takers?
Oh, damn, I can't even
Shout out that character, nigga.
Yeah, bro, he played the fuck out that role.
But not the rapper.
No, not the artist, man.
But I want to give some other light to some people that are gonna be here. Did you say Metro Boomin already?
Yeah, I did.
Pusha T is gonna be there.
Ray Shremmer's on the list.
Okay, shout out Ray Shremmer. IDK, he's gonna be there. Willow.
Shout out IDK, bro.
Night 3 sounds like it's actually gonna be one of the best nights.
Glorilla on there.
Yeah, you got Frank Ocean, Kali Uchis.
Okay.
You got A Boogie, Dominic Fike, Lotto, Willow, Glorilla, IDK.
Pierre's on night 3 as well.
I'm looking at that. Yeah, Pierre Bourne. Night 3 is probably your best bet.
Yeah. Maybe it'll make up for it. Of course, the headlines are gonna be good, but I don't know, man.
Night 2 is not for the hip hop crowd.
Yeah, I see that as well.
Earth Gang. I was gonna say, oh shit. Are we gonna get into how mad artists get over the size of this shit? And we would be remiss if we miss fucking Calvin Harris, Kari.
Oh, where? I didn't even
down at the very bottom in the big ass words. Like, yeah, he's got his own. It looks like it says "Returning to the Desert," so he probably has his own stage. Either that, or he's hosting, or something. The DJ, or some shit like that. But let's get into the size of this shit.
Okay.
Have you ever heard about the quarrels or the arguments that these size fonts cause?
Yeah, I have. I forget who it was. I want to say it was Ye. I may be wrong, but somebody caused a stir because their name was too small on the list.
Yeah, it might have been The Weeknd or some shit. I don't know if it was Kanye.
Yeah. But no, I've definitely heard that though.
Niggas will really drop themselves off of the fucking festival if their name isn't big enough.
So, does that bother you? Tell me, like, if you were an artist and you're not the headliner, because obviously they're going to be the biggest on the list, but would that bother you that much?
No, unless there are artists that I am more prominent than that have bigger fucking fonts. And I know that sounds crazy,
right?
But
why do they do that though?
Well, they do it because if you think about it, the bigger artists have bigger fonts.
I understand like the headliners, but I'm saying like outside of that, like why is it? Is that promotion?
Yeah, I think it's to give the idea not only they're gonna show every name, period.
Right.
Just for the point of we have so many artists. But look, we've got your favorite. We've got your favorite. And we've got 40 other artists you can see too.
Yeah, it's just like eye candy, I guess.
Yeah, your favorite artist is like the Snickers right before you check out. The Kit Kat and shit right there. The fucking phone charger up there.
Right. I feel that. That makes sense. But no, I definitely have heard artists, get pissed off and like you said, drop their names off of the festival completely just because it's like, what the fuck? My name is not big enough. And do they pay for that? To have their name bigger?
Yes. And don't if you're Bad Bunny and Frank Ocean or like a headliner or shit like that, no. But yes, niggas paid more money for bigger fonts.
That's wild, man, for a damn flyer. But I guess it makes sense. Like I said, for the eye candy, you want people to if it's your first time looking at the list, you want your name to pop out.
Absolutely.
And you want people to come to your night, especially for festivals, 9 times out of 10, you're going to hear somebody that you've never heard before. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's for that, but that's crazy. I think as an artist myself, it's easy to say, but I don't think I would trip that much. I'm performing at Coachella, bro. Like whether or not it's on night 1, 2, or 3, I'm going to get some new fans, regardless. I don't think I would trip that much from the list if I'm not like the headliner.
Regardless, this lineup, all 3 nights, this is horrible.
Yeah, overall, it's still not one of the best lists that we've seen.
If night 3 is night 3 looks like the only night to me that is worth it. Night 1, I could benefit from seeing Burna Boy, Metro Boomin, Pusha T.
Yeah. Who is that? Saba. I fuck with her. Doechie's on here as well. It's some cool names on night 1.
No, you're forcing it though.
I mean, shit, but you gonna end off with Bad Bunny, so regardless, it's gonna be a show.
Not for me. I don't even know what the fuck he's saying. Shout out Bad Bunny. He has been killing it, but I'm not. I can't do it on. Okay, Trinidad is gonna be there too. Shout out Bad Bunny. The second night, who are you there for?
Second night,
Kenny Beats. I'm here for Kenny Beats. Maybe we'll get some Rico Nasty tracks.
Yeah, Flo Milli.
I forgot. Yeah, Flo Milli's on there.
Kid Leroy, like we said earlier.
Earth Gang, Kid Leroy.
Yeah, not too many on night 2 though. Outside of that, yeah.
Night 3 is the only night that's fun.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's not. This list not that good.
Night 3 is the only night that's fun.
But yeah, but shout out to y'all, man. If y'all are gonna go to Coachella, where's it at this year? This is in California. Yeah, it's in California.
Are you crazy, Corey?
It's always in California.
It's in Coachella, California.
Oh, you're right. Indio, California. Exactly. I'm thinking of like Rolling Loud and shit.
Yeah,
that's my fault. I got confused, bro.
That is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't really do this pod
Take
shit.
the blonde wig off, man.
Yeah, bro.
Take the blonde wig off.
My fault, cuz.
He said he doesn't really do this pod shit. Are we ready to move on?
Yeah, man, let's get out of there.
All right, we talked about not last Monday, but I think the
first
Thursday
podcast.
before that. Yeah, we talked the passing of Big Scar, 1017, Gucci Mane's artist. The funeral was a mess, Corey. This entire situation with the funeral, this was a mess.
Yeah, man. You hate to see things like this, bro.
Oh, you hate to see it. God rest Big Scar's soul.
Absolutely, man. But yeah, you just hate to see things transpire like this, man, because it's always so much, and this family drama that gets put on the shade room and social media, and it's just like, guys, why are we doing this? Why can't we just lay your brother, your son, whoever, your family member to peace? To rest at peace, you know?
Let me get into it. So basically, upon the death or following the death of Big Scar, of course, you got to have funeral arrangements, things like that are made. Apparently, Gucci Mane had reached out to the family of Big Scar and let them know, hey, don't worry about a thing. I'm going to take care of the funeral. Gucci Mane and Keisha Kior, Gucci Mane's wife, has stated that they did so. To which a couple of days go by. I think the day before the funeral or the day of the funeral, something like that happens. Big Scar's sister, Big Scar's brother, they take to social media to start a mess.
Right.
They started a mess.
Right.
So basically what they said was Gucci Mane said he was going to pay for the funeral. And after telling them that, they responded to get details. Gucci Mane blocks them. They didn't receive anything, and he didn't pay for the funeral the way that they said. All Gucci Mane did was say that he was going to pay for it and ask for Big Scar's chains back. He didn't pay for anything, and he blocked them, moved on. That started a really big thing on social media because it's looked at like, okay, Big Scar was your artist. You made money off of him.
Right.
He passes away. And you cast them to the side like that, and you take the nigga's chains.
I was gonna say, hey, you asked for the chains.
You ask for the chains back.
That's dirty work.
That's fucking dirty.
Yeah.
Or that's what we thought.
Allegedly, right?
You know Keisha Kior.
Come on, she gonna come to save the day.
Come on, man. He had a couple mil when he went in. She flipped that.
Come on now.
That's how you. It's crazy because no matter what, that's how Keisha is introed every single time. She had a couple of mil at Gucci's when he went in. She said, "Don't worry about that, baby." That was flipped by the time he got out.
She stayed down, man.
Everybody says that, like, and I'm not saying she didn't because she did stay down.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, shit, that's just real.
No, I'm just saying it's just like the crowning thing.
Yeah,
nigga, man, Gucci gave her motherfucker $3 million, nigga. she flipped that goddamn bitch, man. She flipped out. But I say that to say she's professional as hell. She handled everything for Gucci while he was out. I believe she still has a hand in handling a lot of Gucci's business today. Mm-hmm. She's going to keep the fucking receipts for everything. She's a businesswoman.
Come on now.
That is a businesswoman.
Yep.
So, of course, she kept the receipts with the funeral home. There are 2 receipts for $10,000 payments. And to my knowledge, those were just, it didn't go specifically towards anything. Those were just 2 $10,000 payments dropped off to the funeral home to do with what you please.
Right.
So what were we talking about here?
Well, the family?
Yes.
Right, exactly. I have no idea what they're talking about.
So then after Gucci and Keisha post the receipts, Gucci's sister comes back. Or I'm sorry, Big Scar's sister comes back. She was like, nigga, that lousy ass $20,000 didn't cost. I mean, she was like, that didn't pay for shit. That didn't even pay for his flowers. What flowers did y'all niggas buy?
I was just going to say, first off, why does it cost that much? A funeral shouldn't cost that much.
I've laid many of family members to rest.
Right. We've never spent 20 G's on no damn flowers.
Nigga, we didn't spend 20 G's on the funeral.
The entire funeral, yes. That's what I'm saying. What type of funeral was this?
What type of flowers were those? Nigga, were they made of panda? Did they help go towards whatever could be beat to make sure this doesn't happen again?
I don't know where they pulled them bitches from. They had them bitches shipped.
My thing is $20,000. It could cost you like a nice casket will cost you somewhere between five and 10.
Yeah, easy.
After you get the casket,
what else do you need?
church arrangements,
It's not costing 10.
repast food. Nigga, you could have had repast food from
Popeyes.
shit. He said Popeyes. Nigga, I'm thinking Nobu.
Oh, with 10?
Shit, with an extra 10.
Yeah, they could have read it up. I was just trying to do what we do. You know what I'm saying?
And what Gucci Mane, my apologies, I keep mixing them up. What Big Scar's brother and sister said his excuse for not covering the entire funeral was Keisha's birthday was coming up.
Shout out Gucci Mane.
That is crazy. Sorry, that is crazy.
Shout out that nigga Gucci.
Now, I have a couple of questions now that I've just gone over information.
Okay.
Kari, should Gucci have taken care of that entire funeral? Or did he think he was taking care of the entire funeral?
You would think he would.
I think he thought he was taking care of the whole funeral.
Yeah. Let me answer it that way. Yes, because everything that we just said, how many funerals cost $20,000?
And you just roll in and drop off two $10,000 payments.
And you don't say nothing. Like that should take care of it. You know what I mean? So to answer the question, Gucci don't gotta do a goddamn thing.
He don't have to do shit.
You don't have to do a goddamn thing. But dropping off 20 bands, bro, like, yeah, that's more than enough. You know what I'm saying? So I found that kind of weird how the family was, well, specifically the brother and sister was acting like Gucci Mane didn't do shit. And I'm like, bro, he literally could have just said, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't want to be super duper hard on the family. Big Scar's dad, he came out and made a statement. Did you see that as well?
I did.
Big Scar's dad took the adult approach. He said, yo, I know what y'all are seeing online. I know it's a mess right now, but I'm doing what I can to try to clear that mess up. I've spoken to Gucci. I've spoken to my son. I've spoken to a daughter, things like that. He was saying, y'all got to understand, they just lost their brother. They are hurt right now. I know he was coming from the place of misplaced anger. Like they're angry right now. They are hurt. But he said, Gucci did what he was supposed to do.
Right.
Gucci don't have to do another thing for us. He was like, Gucci made my son's life. He was like, he's
the best thing that ever happened to my son.
That's what he said. He was like, he's the best thing that's ever happened to my son.
Right.
He don't owe us nothing else.
Right, and that's where I was coming from. Like, Gucci didn't have to do anything.
Absolutely.
But it is respect that he did do something. And I was glad that the father actually came out and spoke up because he cleared the air. You know what I'm saying? In the right way. Like you said, it was professional. He just broke down the facts. And I understand when you lose, you know, your little brother.
You don't know where to place your anger.
It wasn't expected, obviously. You know what I'm saying? He obviously was the breadwinner of the family. You know, so I understand that there's anger, there's hurt, there's pain.
And Gucci probably understands that.
Yeah, man, I just hate how we just run the social media for things like that. But outside of that, man, this situation was ugly. It still is ugly. It was a mess. But I was glad to hear the father.
Yeah, me too.
Speak up and say, hey.
In the most mature fashion.
Man, like that really, I was like, okay.
That was super duper mature of him.
That was important. You know what I'm saying? Like, we needed that because it was fucking chaos between everybody else. Like, the sister is at work.
Oh, I'm not done.
Making these videos. I'm like, what is going on?
Kari, where do we stand on these chains?
What do you mean? Where do we stand?
Because some things were truthful, some things were not truthful. One thing that I was able to confirm that was truthful, Gucci asked for them chains back.
Yeah, that's
Gucci wanted them chains back. I know that's a sticky one, right?
That's sticky.
Pause.
Yeah, you know how sticky it gets.
Dude.
I know I did it again.
Dude.
I did it again. But nah, man, I don't even know how to look at that because maybe he's looking at it.
I see two sides.
From the branding standpoint. You know, like the 1017.
As a 1017 chain that not everyone can just walk around wearing.
And I'm looking at it from that way. But also, I could see why the family would be upset at somebody asking for the chains back.
I can see how the family would be upset with a multimillionaire CEO asking for the chain back.
But I think when the way it was portrayed is like he's asking for it back because he wants the money or whatever the case may be. I think it's just more of a brand thing.
Yeah,
like you don't want people who not in your label, clique, gang, whatever you want to call it, rocking your shit. That's where I'm looking at it from.
And I'm pretty sure that Gucci knew that was the type of thing that's going to happen. You can already see, music videos being made with that chain on.
His little brother, Big Scar's like little teenage brother, they made a music video.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
At the funeral.
Yeah.
And
his dad was in it.
I didn't see it. I just saw like the headline.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
They had the chains on in the video.
Hell yeah! And if you saw any of the videos before that weren't the music videos, the nigga, fuck Gucci, and you not getting these chains back.
See.
You ain't never getting these chains back. Come down here to Memphis, and we gonna show your ass how the fuck it's gonna go. You ain't never getting these chains back.
See, like, what are we doing?
They on some like, nigga, there's not even a nice way you can apologize and come get these chains back. Nigga, you will never get these chains back.
Niggas, boy.
And
I don't even think he meant harm. Gucci.
He didn't. I see both sides because there's a family that's looking at it like, okay, my son's worked really hard for you. At the very least, we could put this chain up somewhere and never use it again. Why are you asking for this back, though? That's the thing. And on Gucci's side, it's, well, this is a team. It's a roster. It's a label. And unfortunately, there is no one else on that side signed to the roster, signed to the label. So, yes, the same way when I'm sure Michael didn't have to give his fucking jerseys back, but just think about it. The same way a player retires, number 23 or number 40 or whatever number you were, it's not going to be yours anymore. It has to go back to the team.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, I'm trying to think about a player that wasn't that good. Greg Oden, when he retired, that number had to go back.
Yeah, give me that shit back, boy.
Stupid.
Just like when Rashad took no new chain in ATL.
Mm-hmm. Just like that.
Give me my chain back.
Why?
It's mine.
Give me my necklace. Because it means something to me.
Shout out Lauren London, bro. She done came a long way, bro.
Fuck up Nicole. What was her name on there? Was it Nicole?
Her real name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Nicole. New.
Because I rock the new shit.
I got the new. But nah, man, I don't think Gucci was trying to be disrespectful asking for those chains. Of course, the family may have took it a certain way because, like we said, there's anger, there's pain going on right now, and somebody, my brother has just died, and all you worried about is some fucking chains. That's probably how they looked at it, right?
Yeah, that is crazy that before the funeral you're asking for the chains back.
Right. So I get it. I get both sides, just like you said. But I don't think Gucci meant harm by that. But Gucci meant, like, bro, Gucci has his days. I ain't gonna lie. Especially when it comes to his label, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he fuck around and drop you for saying the wrong thing on Twitter.
He don't care. So, like, I don't know. I kind of see both sides there. I'll just leave it at that.
You remember that nigga said one of Gucci's artists big up somebody for like snitching? He dropped that nigga that day.
He said he is not a part of the label.
Oh my fucking goodness.
Bro, he took to Twitter and said, yeah, that guy, he's no longer a part of 1017. I don't think I've ever seen somebody get dropped from their label via Twitter.
I've never seen anyone get dropped from their label that fast. The nigga had been signed like 72 hours. The fuck?
Gucci got a refund, bro.
He was in that nigga mama house signing the papers like 48 hours before that.
Oh God, bro, this shit crazy. That nigga went on like the college coaches. He went on a home visit, a recruiting visit, and pulled that nigga's scholarship.
Signed and fired that nigga same day.
That's sick, bro. That's sick. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here. We can move on. Naomi Osaka, Corday.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They're expecting a baby, Corey. They're expecting their first child.
Yeah.
Naomi announced it. She posted a picture of a sonogram. Mm-hmm. She let everybody know her and Corday's first child is on the way.
Yeah, so I think it was within the last week. She withdrew from some tournament. I don't know what tournament is going on right now. So, there's a lot of speculation because it's not her first time withdrawing from tournaments. She's battled a lot with just mental health and things like that. But yeah, this time around, it was for, this reason. She announced that she was pregnant. And man, social media blew the fuck up with this announcement, bro.
Yeah, social media blew up to the point that I have a question, and I hate distributing hate because I love Corday.
Yo, what's up?
They're not that big.
What you mean? Like as a...
Oh, they treating these niggas like power couple, like Rihanna, ASAP Rocky with this shit right now.
It's Naomi, bro. She's the breadwinner over there. Naomi Osaka is a huge figure.
She hasn't played in like 4 years.
Regardless of that, bro, this is trust me, like...
I get it.
Yeah. But I know what you mean. Like, yeah, they're not a power couple, but it's still Naomi. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but what are you saying with that? Like, you saying like it's holding weight in your mouth when you're saying it, but like it's not holding like all the weight in the world when it comes over to like when the words come out of your mouth and over to Roderick, like it's not holding the same weight that it came out of your mouth with.
Well, maybe it's just not hitting for you, bro. But to me, like I wasn't shocked when I saw like all the.
Is she like a Wimbledon winner?
I don't know.
U.S. Open?
She's U.S.
French
Open for
Open?
sure. One of those. She's decorated for sure. But yeah, she's big, bro. She's big.
I know she's big.
She's big in the tennis world, obviously. But just she's a woman. She's an athlete. Like she's huge. So it got more win because of her, not because of Corday. I'll say that, and that's no disrespect to Corday.
Okay, no. That was the big thing that I was getting into. This wasn't necessarily just on Naomi, anything like that.
Right.
No, he's gonna need more hits for them to be doing the shit that they're doing right now over this baby.
Yeah. This is not ASAP and Rihanna at all.
That was the main thing. This didn't really have a whole lot for Naomi. I get she's a huge tennis star. I was really just
Asking,
probing.
Yeah.
But no, he's not this big.
Corday's not. No, not at all. And that's no disrespect. We love Corday. That's my guy.
Does this make him bigger?
Yeah, he's set for at least the next 18.
What are we talking about?
The next 18 years. He's good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, this is like Dave Chappelle marrying Oprah. That's what you're saying.
He's set for at least the next 18 at a minimum.
He might as well put that NLE back on his name. Or not NLE, what was it? YBN. He might as well be YBN Corday again.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
He could do no wrong at this point.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant. I meant like when he dropped it, he thought like he was reaching for the stars and shit.
Transcend. This will do it though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Knocking up Naomi, bro, that's crazy.
We thought the last joint was gonna do it.
What?
His last album.
Come on now. That album was great, man. Fuck.
I know, like why it don't be doing it
Why
though?
don't be selling, man? Why y'all don't be listening to Corday, bro? I don't understand.
It's just a different crowd in his age. They be like, man, fuck that shit, bro. We ain't listening to that shit, Corday, nigga.
Damn.
And we already have guys like him our age.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. He's the middle child. He's the real middle child because usually like nobody gives a fuck about the middle child.
Yeah, bro, he really is.
That's crazy. Where are we at with it? Do you want to stay here? Do you have more on this?
Nah, just congratulations to them though, man. I mean,
no, congratulations. Yeah, I don't know why you're on everybody's blogs, but congratulations to the both of you.
Yeah, for sure.
But congratulations to Fredo Bang too. Now this one with Fredo Bang, I know why this one's all over the blog. This nigga's pushing P.
Is he?
Oh my
all
God.
the way capital
that
P?
Nigga is pushing capital P underscore bold italics.
Yeah, bro.
No, yeah. Matter of fact, he's pushing P in italics. If you pushing P in italics, that's a smooth P, nigga.
That's completely different.
So Fredo Bang announced on social media, if it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before, that he's a father now. He's just welcomed a new child into the world because he had a threesome with two lesbians. A lipstick lesbian and a stud.
Yeah. Crazy. They actually are both pregnant, not just one.
Are you wait. What?
Fredo Bang allegedly having a threesome with a married lesbian couple ended up getting both of them pregnant.
That's wild because I only saw a picture with one baby. I mean, I saw the second baby's not his.
Okay.
There's a second baby in the picture that's already grown. He announced he's not the biological father of the baby that's already 1 year old.
Okay, maybe that's the case.
Okay, but yeah, there's a newborn in that picture. He had a baby with those lesbians.
Yeah, they're a YouTube couple. I didn't even know that.
This is fire, nigga.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy. I'm not even gonna lie.
This is fire. And if I explain why it's fire, I might get canceled.
Okay.
But fuck it.
I was gonna say, let's do it. It's fire. Fuck it. Tell me why it's fire.
This is fire, number one, because they're already a couple. Like he can really. Most people that are rich or most outside, not consumers, most fans from the outside are like, oh, he's rich. All he has to do is pay. But you really do have to be in a child's life.
Yeah, of course.
Not Fredo.
Fredo can really dip in and dip out.
That nigga can just pay.
It's crazy.
He could just pay.
And that's probably what they wanted. I mean, it was probably an agreement, you think?
Once they found out they were pregnant, I'm sure they let him know immediately. And
imagine that, bro. That's crazy.
You have two loving mothers. You have a stud that's already gonna play the father.
A stud. Play the father, bro. Yeah, you're crazy.
She's gonna play the mother.
The mother.
So really, they're gonna cover 3 bases.
Nah,
They're gonna cover mother, and father.
Sheesh, man. Almost got a home run.
He doesn't even have to play in this.
Nah, that's pretty lit. I ain't gonna lie. For him to, first off, to even be in a situation like that, like, men dream of shit like that.
I was gonna say, imagine that night.
Come on now, like, like men in real life dream to have situations or scenarios play out like that.
Off the lick. Imagine if he was off the lick.
Yeah.
He got the threesome. And what I'm going to say about the lesbian couple, even the stud looks good.
Yeah, bro, it's a beautiful family.
Fredo Banks says stud pussy's amazing.
He said it's the best.
She says stud pussy is the best. And the thing about it
He
is,
said top tier. That's the actual
yeah,
word.
yeah, his actual tweet from Fredo Banks' actual official Twitter was stud pussy top tier.
Sheesh, man.
I think we would be, that's my new word. If y'all can't tell, I've said it like 3 pods in a row. I think we would be remiss by not trying some stud pussy.
I was just about to ask you, do you agree? I mean, do you think he's telling the truth?
Well, if it's up to y'all would say I've already tried it.
Chill out, bro. I'm not even gonna go there with you, bro. I can't believe you brought that shit up. You're sick for that.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I've never had stud.
I was just saying,
Get the fuck out of here. I've never had stud pussy.
Nah, me neither. But shit, if Fredo Banks says top tier, it got to be top tier.
It must be top tier because if you really think about it, if you look around at the lesbian couples you see, it's really the stud is the one that already has the child.
Always.
Think of one lesbian couple you know and the stud's not the one with the kid.
Right.
This is so. Please don't get us. We love the LGBTQ.
Come on, guys. This is just for funny games here. But no, man, you might be right.
I almost grabbed my phone, played some Lil Nas X, just let them niggas know we're supporters and shit. What y'all niggas want?
Old Town Road.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Playing Old Town Road midway through the podcast for
Fucking
support.
sick.
It's fucking sick.
Fucking sick, bro. We would never do that shit. Make sure you play the version with Thug, though.
No cap.
Yeah, bro. And then who was the one he put on there? The white, I can't think of his name.
What was his name? Little Mason. He put Little Mason on there. Then BTS got on that shit.
Bro, that was a sick era, man. Sick time for music, bro.
Billy Ray Cyrus got on. Oh, that's who you were looking at?
Yeah. No, I was thinking Lil Mason, but Billy Ray too. That's who I was
They
trying to
put Lil Mason on that shit.
Sick, dude. Everybody has a remix. This became the new Marvin's Room.
Yeah, and now I'm looking back. The tuxedos seem kind of fucked up. Sorry.
Facts, they do.
All right,
let's
let's just take a look back.
Okay.
That number 1 was completely orchestrated.
Yeah, fabricated.
Why were we not talking about that then? Did I call him an industry plant back then?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were the first one to actually say it.
Okay.
Me.
I just wanted to make sure.
To me, yeah.
Because I might not have called the run to number 1 orchestrated, but
yeah. But everything after that, from the EP that he dropped, because bro, he literally hasn't dropped.
No, even the number 1. Come on now. The longest running number 1 of all time.
You got to think of 2018 and where the fuck music
I was 19.
19. Or you got to think where the fuck music was at that time. Music was headed downwards.
That was the beginning of TikTok.
Like I'm not shocked that shit went number 1. I am shocked at how long it stayed and all the remixes. That shit was ugly.
The remixes, that's what I'm saying, were label ideas to keep this at number 1. Like this, there's no way. I mean, even though that was a different version each time, it's going to promote the original version. Right. And somebody's going to go back and play the original and then play it again and again and again.
Yeah. So I agree with that. Like that part was orchestrated, fabricated, whatever the fuck we want to call it.
Emancipated, proclamated.
Whatever you want to call it, man. But that's crazy though. Like we said, please don't play that song in support. That's sick. But one last thing about Fredo Banks, he did take the Instagram and he posted a picture and he played the song Drake "Girls Want Girls" featuring Lil Baby.
Yeah, and the portion of the song that was behind it was "Said you was a lesbian girl, me too." That's fire.
That's funny.
That's fire. Now Fredo Banks is always like he's one of my favorites in the newer era, but it just gets funnier and funnier with Fredo Banks.
He's living.
He's definitely living life. I'm trying to get to this point of living life where I can like just have babies by lesbians.
Just knock up studs.
Why has nobody thought of this before?
Just knock up hella studs and just.
Do they still have like Craigslist ads for shit like this?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna put a Craigslist ad up and be like, yo, I'm handing out nut to studs.
Nut to studs.
I'm gonna fuck these studs.
Bro.
I'm gonna fuck these studs.
That shit is only for the black market.
Word?
I'm just talking.
Oh, okay.
That's a sick headline though. Nut for studs.
And it's not gonna be FOR, it's just gonna be the number 4. Nut for studs.
With the S of studs is a $sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, the first S is a $sign. The end, that's a Z. Nut for studs.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Just give you that vibrator feel at the end.
Yeah.
Nut for studs. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Sick.
That's your fault.
I didn't do that.
You did this shit,
bro.
All right, let's keep going on because it gets sicker.
It gets sicker.
Kevin Gates says he drinks piss.
Women's piss. Let's be clear.
This is. We rolled right into this,
No
and we
words.
did not mean to roll into this.
Yeah.
I have a clip from an interview, whether this is a show or a podcast, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure the name of the show.
Yeah.
But Kevin Gates was on it with a female host, and she was asking him whether or not he drinks piss. This was his response. Stay tuned.
Like urine.
Yeah,
Like
I loved it.
urine as far as like I let you piss in my mouth, then I come kiss you.
I love for a piss in my mouth.
No, like you piss in my mouth and then I come tongue kiss you afterwards.
I never had that done,
Oh,
but
okay.
I love for a woman to piss in my mouth. That's beautiful.
You never had that one done either?
What?
A woman piss in your mouth.
Yeah, I done had a woman pee in a cup while we was driving, and I drunk it
Oh, okay. Period.
right there
Yes.
because it was just nothing. I was so infatuated with this woman to where it was just nothing about her that was nasty. Like, and then she super clean. She like me. She drink number water all day, so this ain't got no taste.
She clean like me. She don't do nothing but drink water all day.
That's why she had to piss, Kevin.
So the piss don't taste like nothing.
He's disgusting, first off.
Kevin. Let me. I'm gonna educate everybody, and I've never drank anyone else's piss, but I'm pretty confident in saying just because you drink water doesn't make the piss taste like water.
Yeah, that's just dumb.
And even if it did, you're just drinking hot water. It's not even cold water.
Yeah, and it's not even good.
It's so warm. If you put ice in it, it'll melt the ice and it'll still be warm.
Yeah, I've never drank piss, but I can just say it probably doesn't taste good, Kevin. But I think he's lying, bro. I don't think bro really drank piss. I would hope not. He said she pissed in a cup in the car when they was driving and he drank it. Why?
Carl, we're talking about a man that literally gained his notoriety for saying he ate ass. The era of eating ass began with this man. The same way I hear a lot of niggas, like, and I don't just want to mention him like this, I've heard a lot of niggas say the era of eating pussy began with R. Kelly.
Okay.
I've heard so many niggas say, and I'm a believer of this, the era of eating ass began with the I eat ass Kevin Gates
Yeah, for sure.
phase.
I'll give him that.
Nobody was saying they were eating ass before Kevin
Yeah.
Gates.
No, he's a dirty, nasty individual.
He's a dirty, nasty pioneer.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at him chartering uncharted territory.
Uncharted territory. No, that's sick, bro. But you know, maybe I just don't think that's true, bro. I would hope not. But I mean, with this guy, I mean, you can't put it past him. You know what I'm saying? He's told us plenty of times how you remember the story. He was like, "Speak none of this." I put my
When he put his fucking hands on the battery and started the damn car.
I mean, he's an Avenger, bro. What can't Kevin Gates do?
No, he's a ghetto Avenger. This nigga's Justice League.
For real.
He cannot be an Avenger. This nigga is Justice League for sure.
Yeah, bro. That's sick though.
I'm trying to think about all of the different things. We had the beginning stages with eating ass, fucked my cousin.
I was just about to say, he said he had sex with his cousin.
And he said once he found out the pussy was so good and they clicked so well, he didn't stop.
It basically made it better, is what he said. Once he figured out it was his family, that turned the pussy game up for him.
I would never, ever in a million years do that, but is it crazy like that? I see what he means.
No, that is fucking crazy. What do you mean?
I would never in a million
Yes,
years
that's
do
crazy.
no shit like that. But like, you don't see how like now like the taboo of it.
No, bro.
Like, ooh,
No way.
Ooh, what if Auntie walk in?
No, bro. Hell no.
Oh,
Sick.
okay.
Nah, yeah, you're on your own, cuz. I'm sorry.
Nigga, I'm not saying like this is something that I would do.
Nah, I know.
I'm just saying like now, like the same way I told y'all in college, I never wanted weed to be legalized because I enjoyed the thrill of thinking we might get caught by the police smoking weed. There was something about the thrill of it that just made it all worthwhile.
Yeah. I feel you on that, but
How do you not feel the same? Ooh, just at the we cousins? Ooh.
fuck no. Sick.
And guys, I'm not saying
Of course
it sounds sick me saying this,
Of
but
course not.
yeah, just at this point for Shorty, it's like, ooh, we cousins. Kevin, bring that dick over here.
Just don't tell Auntie.
Yeah, don't tell Auntie.
Yeah, bro, that's nasty, man. I don't even want to talk about that shit no more. That shit is crazy. I hate Kevin Gates. Speak none of this, man.
Just you cannot blame him. Like,
What do you mean? Blame him for what?
you can definitely blame him, but like, say a lot of this stuff was happening in his life, like 17 and 16 and under, like you can definitely see like how all this has come about.
I was gonna say, I mean,
Oh, you're saying he was touched?
he was probably traumatized as a kid, bro. I mean, I hate to say that, you know what I'm saying, but like,
We can't really say that.
I said traumatized.
I know. Oh,
Yeah.
brother, he put it on me.
You said it.
Yeah, I mean, like in his heart, touched.
Yeah,
He,
yeah.
he probably had his heart touched.
He probably had a rough childhood. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that.
By rough childhood, do we mean the Jacksons or do we mean Antoine Fisher?
The Jacksons, bro. He was getting his ass beat. But nah, bro, I would think because, I mean,
I'm
this
thinking Antoine Fisher.
he's just like, I don't know, nobody in their right mind to me thinks like Kevin Gates thinks. You know what I'm saying? So,
Have you seen Antoine Fisher?
yes.
Having a rough childhood like Antoine Fisher is fucking crazy. Like, and the fact that Kari is just trying to step past that comedic gold I just laid on the pod is crazy. She touched him. Let's move on.
Crazy, man.
Are we ready to get out of crazy though?
Yeah, let's get to some more positivity here, man.
Not necessarily positivity, but like productive news, productivity. This
Productivity.
under your iPhone, the productivity section. That's where we are right now.
Yeah.
So it's been exactly 16 years since the first iPhone was unveiled by Apple. Steve Jobs. I think that was what, 2006 or 7?
Yeah, 7.
I'm bad at math, so fuck y'all.
Yeah, 2007.
Amazing. I'm sitting here with my iPhone 13 at this
13.
point.
I got the 12 Pro.
Oh, catch up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
I'm lacking. Right.
bad,
You
bro.
had to do me like that.
I mean, to be completely honest, neither of us have the updated one. The 14's out right now, right?
Oh, is it? I don't know.
I think it's the 14.
Yeah, I'm solid with what I got. But no, man, just, we spoke on this before. Just monumental, bro. In 2007, when it was first announced, I remember when the iPhone first came out, the first keynote, seeing Steve Jobs in the black shirt, blue jeans with the New Balances.
It's iconic.
Iconic, man. But to look forward, 16,
Sorry, guys.
17 years later, bro, and we still here, still advancing. They're still dropping iPhones. It's still the number one product as far as smartphones. It's just amazing, bro. It's amazing to see that.
It's amazing that they were able to get us hooked on this shit. Now, some things I can understand it, but the simplicity of this shit, I sit back and I think like, this has to be something chemical that's gotten me addicted to this fucking iPhone. I have not changed my phone since 2012. What in the fuck? Like, I haven't even thought about it, Corey.
Yeah, it's like it got to be like a certain dopamine on some shit, bro. Like
It has to release something in my body because
Yeah.
everything, I don't do anything the same that I did 10 years ago,
Yeah.
except for the phone.
No, I never really thought of that until now, bro.
Most people that use iPhones, when they get their first iPhone, they never leave. And
It's crazy.
some people have been around. You've had only an iPhone since what, 2007 or 8?
So 6th grade, whatever year that was. I don't remember what year that was.
That was 2007, 8.
7, 8. Yeah, so
No, that was 2008, 9. I'm sorry. It was 2008, 9.
yeah, so I've had I actually had the very first one. It was a hand-me-down. So my pops got the first one whenever it came out. And then I was able to get the first one. So but yeah, man, I've had the only ones that I didn't have was like the 10, the X.
Yeah, I didn't have that. I didn't have the 8 either.
Yeah, I didn't have the 8.
I started with 4S. I had 4S. I had 5. Yeah. I had 5S. I had 6, 6 Plus, 7. Then went straight to 11. Then went to 13.
Yeah, same pretty much for myself. What's your favorite though? I think we had this
6
conversation.
Plus. What I will say is the 6 is hands down the best iPhone I've ever had. I've heard a lot of Apple techs say that the 5 is the sharpest Apple's ever been, and that we haven't really made too much advancement since the 5 or the 5S, something like that. But the 6 had just about everything you needed. It was the first time we were offered plus sizes, and you had the new charging port along with the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack still.
Okay.
It was amazing.
Yeah, the 6. I had the 6 Plus and the 7 Plus.
Okay.
So those are from the 5 to the 7 because I had the 5 as well.
7 had no headphone jack.
Right. But those are my favorites. I'm not gonna lie. That range from 5 to 7, bro, like are insane.
5, 6, 7 has to be some of the best. 4, I appreciate because it was the best of the best from the older look of iOS. Back when the YouTube was still brown. The background still looked like a compass.
Yeah.
Or the Safari still looked like is it still a compass?
Is it?
It might still be a compass. It is, but it was an all blue compass.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it just looked different. Y'all weren't there them days, man.
Yeah, man. Did you skip the 3 era? I had a 3G.
Yeah, my 4S was my first one.
Okay, you did say that. Okay, so I went from the first generation to the 3GS era, whatever. I think I skipped 4.
I think the first one was technically 2GS. They called the iPhone 2GS, but I think the first one was still 2G because we didn't have 3G yet.
Right. Okay.
You've been through 2G, 3G, 4G, and 5G.
That's actually insane to think about.
That's crazy. I have too, but not with an iPhone.
Yeah.
I was a Motorola Razr nigga.
Had that.
Man, like, come on.
I had a BlackBerry for a little bit too.
Now, the one thing that I was never blessed with, but that was only because of our carrier. You had to have T-Mobile to get a Sidekick.
Sidekick, man.
I never got to have a Sidekick. I begged my mother to switch over to T-Mobile so I could get a Sidekick. It was the shit to have.
Yeah, bro. If you had a Sidekick back in, those days, you were that guy.
Yes. You could have had a phone that slid up. You could have had a phone that slid out. If it wasn't the Sidekick that flipped out, it wasn't that. You didn't have that shit on you.
Yeah.
It's just an era, man. Like a Sidekick. And were Sidekicks strictly for texting?
Nah, you can make calls.
Okay, I was just double checking because I know Sidekicks were one of the first phones that were promoted for texting.
Oh yeah,
like
for sure.
When you saw the commercials, you never saw someone pick up the phone and make a call on it. You only saw texting because that was when
keyboard and shit.
Yeah, a lot of niggas are so young. They just have phones and know the apps that could happen on them now. We were around for when the texting boom. Like for when 05, 06, 07, when niggas just really started texting.
Yeah. Niggas like this generation, they don't know T9 mode.
Hell no. The QWERTY well, they know about QWERTY, but they don't know that it is a QWERTY keyboard.
Right.
They
didn't have Snake on their Nokia.
Hell no. Damn, I forgot about Snake, man.
Come on now, bro.
They don't know about having to go to the actual store on your flip phone. You pay $6.99 for a game.
Yeah.
Have you ever paid $6.99 for a game?
No, sir.
That you can only control with the up, down, back. Come on now.
Yeah.
And then when you made a high score, you had to. All right, it's number 9 3 times for R, then number 8 4 times for the letter O.
Yeah, bro.
Like y'all don't know about shit like that.
Yeah,
That's T9.
Yeah, T9. They don't know about the what was it? Free nights and weekends.
Oh my gosh, y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know about rollover days,
Rollover days. bro.
rollover minutes.
Don't call me until after 9.
No cap.
My minute's not free till after 9 o'clock, man.
And actually wait until midnight because it's the 31st. All this shit finna roll over, man. I'm finna have new shit and them new ones.
Oh man, imagine that today though. Like, bro, we couldn't operate like that today, bro. We need
Hell
shit
no.
fast, instant, quick. Like, but that was a time though.
Yeah, because we had phones that didn't use video. Now that we use video, we have YouTube, we have apps that run like videos. We have video game quality games on our phone.
Right.
We have to have unlimited data, shit like that now.
Storage, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
To be completely honest, I don't even know how y'all do limited data service these days.
Oh yeah, I haven't had.
I haven't had a data plan that wasn't unlimited in probably 15 years.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna say even before like iPhones really jumped off, we had
Unlimited.
Yeah, bro. You have to like.
Now, what I will say is when I was a young nigga, before I probably got to like 7th grade, I was the baby of the family. So my sisters had unlimited plans. I had track. I damn
Like
near
your
like
first phone type shit.
yeah, and people call it track phone, but every carrier had their own version of that. So you would just go in. Every Friday my mom got paid, or every Friday my dad got paid. We walk into the Sprint store, we pay for some minutes, we get that done. I move on.
Yeah, even my very first phone, I've said it before when AT&T was still singular wireless.
Singular, man, that's funny.
Bro, I
we
had
talked
like
about
this flip phone, right? It had a camera in the middle, and it had like the camera was on a dial. So I actually had a front camera and a back camera in like fucking 3rd grade, whatever. I don't remember.
You had a front camera,
bro.
They had front cameras back then.
They did, but they didn't really know what they had. You know what I'm saying? Like it was on a dial, and you could turn it and flip it. It'll be on the back.
Oh, they didn't know what they had on their hands at that point.
They didn't know. But I real life had a phone that had a front and a back camera in like 3rd or 4th grade.
Oh, that's fire, and you didn't utilize it the way you were supposed to.
Of course not, because the camera was ass.
So you could have created selfies. You could have invented selfies.
I could be somewhere rich as fuck right now.
It's fucking stupid.
I'm dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was gonna say if we're gonna be honest, yeah, yeah, you are.
It's all good, man.
Nah, but damn, that was a deep combo. What were we even talking about? We were talking about the iPhone unveiling. That's fine, but let's go ahead and move on because apparently we wanted the Sidekick more. that I will say, as a child, I wanted a Sidekick more than I wanted an iPhone. Now, when the iPhone got to 3, 4, shit like that, it just became crazy, and the touch phone thing was the thing. But
Yeah.
there was a point in time I definitely wanted a Sidekick more than
too.
an iPhone.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I remember I had a cousin who had one, so I was definitely
Me
jealous.
too. Oh my goodness, all my cousins had them hoes.
They had T-Mobile. We was singular AT&T, so of course I could never get it. So yeah, I was jealous, bro. But I will say, outside of the iPhones, my favorite phone of all time, like you mentioned, is the Razr. Like I don't think I've ever.
It's one of those.
Bro, like the Razr was like the best phone you could ever have as a kid.
If you didn't have an iPhone, if you didn't have a Sidekick, you had to have a Razr.
You gotta have a Razr, bro. You gotta have the customized ringtones for your text messages, for different calls. Like the Razr, even the Razr, you remember when it had internet? It was kind of like a dial-up kind of internet service, but the Razr had internet.
It was one of the first type of phones that like I was getting clear pictures on them.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, bro. Ahead of its time, man.
Yeah, man. Not too much more to say on it,
Yeah.
but yeah, let's go ahead and move on out of there too. This is a weird one, Kari. So there was a New York woman who was playing slots at a casino. She happens to get the right numbers. She pulls that slot. She hits for $43 million right then and there, Kari. You know how the fuck that goes. You hit for something that big. Oh, the night's over. Yeah. I'm pulling that receipt and I'm going straight to the cashier or the clerk or whatever you want to call it.
You already know.
So she takes her $43 million ticket over there. She goes to the cashier. They go to the back. They talk about it, because $43 million. Not only do they probably not have $43 million right there for you, but they come back and they let her know hey, there's been a mistake. There was a mistake right there at your slot.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't actually win $43 million. You won $2.25, but we'll give you a steak dinner to make up for this fucking mishap.
Complimentary steak dinner.
On the house.
No charge.
We will comp your steak dinner. What do you want? The asparagus, mashed potatoes.
Right.
We can load the mashed potatoes if you want.
Like Craig said, no charge.
No charge.
How would you feel, man?
If I won $43 million and they went to the back, came back and told me I really won less than $3 in a steak dinner,
Yeah.
I would shoot that bitch up, Corey. You bet your last money it's all gonna be a Stone Gas Honey, Don Cornelius Soul Train type shit. I would shoot that entire building up. Everybody in that bitch look like ketchup. I'll kill everybody. Sorry, Pod. This is for entertainment purposes only.
They look like ketchup.
I'll turn everybody to cranberry.
Oh my God, nah, for real, bro.
I will cranberry juice the entire place.
Yeah, bro. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Cause,
What is your response, Corey?
what would I do?
Yes.
I'm gonna blow that bitch up.
Okay. Yeah.
It's gonna be C4.
Okay.
We gonna nuke that motherfucker.
10, 12?
10, 12, whatever you want to call it.
I was just upping from 9/11. I'm sorry.
Come on, guys.
He went right with it too.
I was just like,
Look at that nigga.
I was just like 10, 12, fuck it. I don't even know what that shit
He's
is.
like,
I thought that was a bomb or
I
something.
mean, you thought I was calling for 10-4.
I was like, fuck it.
No, sir. No,
Nah,
sir.
bro.
Up the ante on their ass.
Yeah, bro. I'm definitely just like you. Nah, we gonna set that bitch on fire.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like,
Without a
damn,
doubt.
Roderick, what is that you're dousing the entire outside of the building with? You'll feel it.
I was gonna say, this right here, this is gasoline.
Yeah, this is lighter fluid.
The fuck? Nah, bro. I'll be upset for sure though.
Where I'm going with this next is, if this woman has any smarts, which I'm sure she does, this is a fuck of a lawsuit. You owe me at least $5 million.
Shit, she's suing for the whole bitch.
She is?
Yeah, bro.
Good for her.
She's suing for the whole 43.
But the thing about it is, if I have a ticket that printed $43 million off, what the fuck can you really tell me?
Yeah, she actually took a selfie of the winning, the screen. She has a picture of it reading 43 million as the cash out. But they said that, the system malfunctioned.
Do you have any details on what the actual malfunction in the system was that would show the difference between $2.25 and $43 million?
So it says the Resort World spokesman Dan Bank apologized and told CNN that the casino personnel were able to determine that the figure displayed on the penny slot was the result of an obvious malfunction, a fact later confirmed by the New York State Gaming Commission. They also said that the machine displayed a disclaimer stating, quote, malfunctions void all pays and plays. So they didn't say what exactly happened. They just said it's a malfunction.
Oh, no, that's fucked up. Yeah. The thing about it is, anything you win, it'll probably have that disclaimer on it. So anything that gets too high, they could just be like, oh, it was a malfunction.
No, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's listed on damn near every slot machine.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
So just don't make too much.
Basically, bro. I think that's ridiculous, though. I think they coming up with an excuse, in my opinion. If that shit say 40 million, bro, I need all of that.
Technically, they crossed their T's and dotted their I's, though, just by having that disclaimer on there.
Of course. So you mentioned because she is going to court, she is filing a lawsuit. But because of that, like, I don't think she gonna win. Not 43 million.
It's tough.
I think you lose, bro.
I think she loses because these institutions have been in place for so long that I'm sure, just like I said before, that they've crossed their T's and dotted their I's on protocol. And on, if a person makes too much, this is our legal loophole.
Yeah.
But I do feel as though they would need to identify what malfunction was. Like, what was the malfunction? What malfunction do you have in your system that would show 43 million instead of $2.25?
Facts. Whatever it is, it needs to be corrected.
I need to figure out how much money she was playing with.
Shit, she was on a penny slot. So, I mean, you ain't betting too much.
Corey.
What?
It was a malfunction. What penny slot can you even win $43 million on?
Oh, yeah, I know. No, for real, bro.
Now that's what I'm thinking about now. When you said penny slot, I don't care if it's $1 slot, nigga.
Nah, you right. 43 is a huge tag.
You got to be playing in that room with the closed doors and shit. Like you know the high stakes tables.
Yeah.
And I've never heard of anyone winning that much money at a high stakes table.
At a damn casino, period, bro. That's a lot of money. That whole casino probably that night didn't even have $43 million flowing through it.
And I was gonna say you're better off winning at a table game.
Yeah.
You're not getting 43 M's out of a slot.
No way.
She's gonna lose.
She's losing. I hate it for her. She's a black woman. I hate it.
The thing about it is, like, do you even get your hopes up, Corey? Like when you win shit like that?
No.
Because if I saw that on the screen, I wouldn't even get my hopes up because I know I'm gonna be mad that night.
Yeah. I wouldn't. And you know, I just my family gambles a lot, so like I know how that shit works.
Right.
I'm able to like see.
Yo.
Yeah, that's the second time you did that shit, bro. That's crazy. But nah, bro. If I was to see that, I'm like you. I would have known like right off the muscle, like, okay, this is not right.
Yeah, I would have been like, let me go up to the cashier table, check on this because I'm not gonna get angry thinking that I won 43 million because not only will that fuck up my night, I could be in Vegas or New York for 15 days. That will fuck up all 15 days of my trip.
You gonna go home?
Nigga, are you crazy? Don't disrespect me like that in there. Nigga, I would shoot that bitch up, bro.
No, for real. Ketchup, bro. Like you said.
Cranberry.
Sriracha sauce, nigga.
Sriracha everywhere, nigga. Whataburger spicy ketchup splattered. Fuck are you talking
over
about?
the wall.
Everywhere, man.
Nah, facts, bro. Nah, that's unfortunate. But she loses. She loses that, bro.
She loses.
She loses, and I hate it for her. She's a black woman from Queens. You know, I wish that she would at least run up a couple thousand, but they said, no, ma'am, you get this steak dinner and $2.25.
I would have sued for something different. Like false something, maybe got me 5-6 mil. She's not winning it.
Nah, she's not, dog.
I think we only have one thing left we can get into. Let's leave 43 million because she didn't get that shit anyway. Would you eat that steak? Would you take the steak dinner?
Fuck no, it's probably a Salisbury steak.
I think it was a Salisbury steak. No, like you're laughing.
real?
I'm almost positive it was a Salisbury steak, Corey.
No, I'm not eating that shit, bro. That's disrespectful.
Y'all gonna have to bring me a porterhouse out.
Yeah.
Butterfly,
I was
nigga.
just finna say butterfly,
But I
I
say
swear.
butterfly that shit.
need
Nigga, bring
that.
me a filet out. Butterfly, nigga.
Extra seasoning.
Bring me the thickest cut butterfly,
Absolutely.
nigga. Thin, nigga. Fuck are we talking about?
Salisbury steak. Y'all got me. Boy.
Are you crazy?
Nah.
Salisbury fucking steak. You better not put no fucking Salisbury.
Right? You really gonna shoot this bitch up?
Thick and hearty ass steak, nigga. Don't give me no fucking saucy ass steak.
Hell no.
I like Salisbury steak too, but since I stopped eating beef, not only is that shit trash, but it's definitely not a regular steak.
Nah, not at all.
The fuck? Y'all done got me mad for shorty.
Right.
But the last thing that we had to get into, there's a vote coming up that could be very, very crucial. The House of Representatives are set to vote on a bill that will abolish the IRS, eliminating income tax. Now, this is already something that, as kids, age 5, you heard, by the time you're blah, 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 blah years old, there won't be any more income tax. We heard it at 10. You heard it at 15. You heard it at 20. We're sitting at 25. We're hearing it again, and the bill's actually on the table this time, Corey.
Yeah, it's called the Fair Tax Act. It says if passed, we'll not just get rid of federal income tax, but also get rid of other taxes, replacing the whole federal tax scheme with one national consumption tax and eliminating the IRS, basically.
I don't know if I like that.
I think, yeah, because, bro, like, people are looking at it like, oh, you don't have to pay money, you don't have to pay taxes. No, sir.
But who governs the dollar then?
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's still money that's gonna have to be paid here. Like,
Yeah. And
like, bro, don't think we just gonna get off and not gonna have to pay money. You know what I'm saying?
who?
The value of the dollar, right?
Yeah.
What happens to the value? I mean, it's already going down. We know that, but I'm with you. Like, who
But who
governs?
regulates the dollar?
Maybe they just leave it up to
The U.S. Department of Treasury?
maybe, yeah. But what about all those fucking IRS agents, like their jobs and shit?
Shit, treat them niggas like Amazon. No, but you know how the IRS goes. They're getting a very decent severance package. I don't care what position at the IRS you're.
Yeah. But I'm with you, bro.
golden
Like,
parachutes.
I don't look at this right now just as the greatest idea in the world. Like it may seem just on paper.
And I don't even have all the info. This just sounds like a bad idea.
Right. It just don't sound good. Just right off the muscle. Now, I know the House is controlled by the Republicans right now. We obviously have a Democratic. Yeah.
Okay.
The House is Republican. And
I thought the House was Democrat and the Senate was Republican. I think it's flip flop. I think the House is Democrat, Senate's Republican.
But regardless of that, the president we know is Democrat. So they are the ones that's trying to push this though.
Okay.
And the Republicans are saying, hell no, we're the ones that's trying to get rid of it.
Okay, yeah, that's why. It'll go to the House first. They'll pass it. House is Democrat. Yeah.
Okay, got you. But I don't think it's a good idea, bro. Like I said, looking at it on paper, it may seem like, bro, we may not have an income tax, or I'm gonna get more money in my paycheck. Like,
I'm sorry. Let me just go through this again.
Yeah.
And this is why I have the notion that I have. The Republicans retook the House in 2011 with the largest shift in power since the 1930s. However, the Democrats retook the House in 2019, which became the largest shift of power to the Democrats since the 1970s. In the 2022 elections, Republicans took back the House, winning by a slim majority.
okay, so yeah,
it is Republicans.
the House is controlled by Republicans.
So they'll shoot that down.
Of course, bro.
They shoot everything down. I mean, as long as it's balanced, there's House one side, Senate the other side, you'll never get any work done.
Which our government is backwards.
Oh, it's fucked.
It's
fucked.
backwards, bro. It's so stupid, bro. Like,
Not a republic.
like, what the hell? But nah, bro, just once again, I know I'm repeating myself, but I just don't think that's a good idea. Because we're still going to have to pay that money somehow. That just means the cost of living is going to go up. Bro, okay, look, let me ask you this. I'm glad I just thought of this because I really don't be paying attention to things like this as much. But everybody says like eggs are fucking crazy. But look, I buy like brown eggs, right?
Me too. I buy brown and white eggs.
So, but I think the white eggs are the one that be cause like my brown eggs be like $4 to $6 always. I think. I don't really be looking at.
You don't notice because you're not really. It's their eggs, so you're not checking. You just swipe.
I'm just looking. Yeah, I'm just buying. So,
but the thing is, I did not notice, and I don't notice when I go into stores either. I didn't notice until I started to see going out to breakfast how high it is to order eggs, Kari.
Really? Okay.
Start to look on the menu where you at ordering eggs. The last place I was at, 2 eggs. It was like $4.
No way.
And I was saying literally, I'm sitting down, I'm like, yo, I can buy a carton of these motherfuckers for 2.
No way.
And to be completely honest, nigga, it might have been 1.
Bro. Okay.
It was, but I'm pretty sure it was 2 eggs, $4. I'm like, nigga, are we crazy? And I didn't notice it. And I started to see all of the news reports after I saw that stuff in the stores, not in the stores, in the restaurants. And I'm like, oh shit. It did go up.
Yeah, and see, like I said, I'm one of the ones who wasn't really paying attention either until I started seeing people on social media talking about it. So I was like, okay, maybe I need to start paying attention to it, bro.
Nigga, they didn't up the price on the eggs at Waffle House.
Bro, that's crazy. I did see a tweet, though. This is what I was looking for. It said I got 2 more Klarna payments on this dozen of eggs, and they're going to be paid in full.
No cap, man.
Bro, like, eggs are $10, man?
No, I'm not. Now, I'm going to let you know right now. I'm not paying $10 for an egg. I'll beat the shit out the chicken myself.
Facts. I'll start my own farm.
Yeah, I'll kidnap the goddamn chickens and the eggs myself.
But yeah, like I said, I just always been like, I just think eggs be in the range of like $4 to $6 for myself. But now I'm gonna really start paying attention, bro, because if it gets to 7, 8, 9, 10,
do you get a 12 count every time?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're probably sitting somewhere between $4 and $7. Okay. But I usually get somewhere between 6 and 12. I get 6, I'm paying $2 to $4 for that.
Of course. Yeah, I always get 12. Sometimes I'll do 18.
What's the difference between brown and white? Because it tastes the same to me.
Yeah, I really don't.
Crack that bitch scramble, it's the same to me.
Yeah, I really just that's what my people was doing. That's what I saw, so that's why.
Probably cheaper for nigger eggs.
Yeah, probably. You know.
They don't want to do anything for us. Cheaper nigger eggs.
The nigger chickens.
Yeah, nigger chickens.
Yeah.
But I think that's it.
That's it for them, man.
All right, man. We don't have anything else for you today. That was episode 203. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. It's your boy, Roderick.
It's Sir Jakari. We out.
All right, man. We out of here.